Ladies, gentlemen, and wrestling fans alike, welcome to this week's iteration of the SmackDown Summary. We're going to be going over everything that happened last night on Friday Night SmackDown, along with some hot takes, fantasy bookings, and my general opinions along the way as well. If you like this video and you're a wrestling fan, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Now let's get right into it. Nick Aldis invited Randy Orton out to the ring tonight to kick off the show on the topic of Randy Orton's WrestleMania match. Now, both of these two showed respect for each other, Nick Aldis saying that all he really wanted was to earn Randy's respect. Randy responded by saying that Nick had his respect for a long time. At the end of the day, though, Randy Orton really wants a match, and he doesn't care who it could be against, even hinting that it could be against Nick Aldis himself. The two were then interrupted by Solo Sikoa and the Timu bloodline. Solo said that Randy Orton was crying over it, and that he shouldn't feel bad if he doesn't have a WrestleMania match because, not everybody gets one. This then set up the main event of the show. It would be LA Knight and Randy Orton taking on Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. Next up would be the gauntlet match that would determine Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez's opponents for WrestleMania. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley were the first to come out to the ring, and they would take on PFC to kick off the match. Bayley and Lyra would survive the entirety of the gauntlet. They made their way through teams like Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, Natalya and Maxine Dupree, Michin and B-Fab, and finally, the Secret Hervis. This match didn't really start to heat up until the addition of the Secret Hervis all the way at the end. It was a little bit awkward at times, but, Lyra Valkyria, as always, looked awesome. I still would rather see her in a singles competition for the Intercontinental Championship, though. I wish it was against Liv Morgan, but, at least she's on the show somewhere. Next up, Damian Priest would make his way down to the ring to address Drew McIntyre ahead of their WrestleMania match. Damian Priest wouldn't make it to the ring, however, as Drew would attack him during his entrance. Drew McIntyre then gave a promo hyping up the Sin City street fight, which I think is going to be awesome. I think this match needed a stipulation, and he even confirmed that he was 100% ready to go for WrestleMania. Damian Priest would make his way back out to the ring to attack Drew McIntyre, but in the end, Drew McIntyre would stand tall. He delivered a Future Shock DDT to Damian Priest onto the steel stairs. Next up, we would get a match between two of WWE's top high flyers, those being Berto from Legado del Fantasma and Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix would pick up the W in this one and even get some respect from Santos Escobar. Next up, we got a match between Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega. Chelsea Green was dominant early in this match, but as it went on, things wouldn't exactly go Chelsea's way. As she was beating down Zelina outside of the ring, she got a little bit distracted with Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett at the announce desk and ended up getting counted out. Because of this, Zelina Vega would pick up the win and solidify herself as the next contender for the United States Championship. Next up, Cody Rhodes came out to the ring to celebrate the history of the WWE Championship. He made reference to old champions such as Hulk Hogan, Eddie Guerrero, and even John Cena himself. He stressed the importance of the WWE Championship staying here in the WWE, and that at WrestleMania, he would not let John Cena take that away from us. Next up, we got a match from two former NXT champions, those being Roxanne Perez and, of course, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. These two haven't crossed paths since the 2024 Royal Rumble, and overall, I thought that this was a pretty solid match. Tiffany Stratton would end up picking up the win in this match, and she was attacked by Charlotte Flair afterward. This feud has been a little bit confusing for me so far. At the beginning, I felt that the Royal Rumble winners this year just weren't getting the same hype as the Elimination Chamber winners, storyline-wise anyway. I wasn't exactly all for it at first, but especially in these recent weeks, it's come around to me more and more. Especially through that promo that they had last week. I thought it was so bad it was good. It was definitely Charlotte Flair's worst promo ever. However, it's building up some high school-esque drama for me, and I kind of can't wait to see this match. Finally was the main event. Randy Orton and LA Knight took on Timu Bloodline in a tag team match. This match to me was nothing special. It was pretty much anything you'd see on any old episode of SmackDown. Randy Orton and LA Knight would pick up the W in this one. However, after the match is where it started to get interesting. As Randy Orton and Solo Sikoa took their brawl out into the crowd, LA Knight was stuck stranded in the ring all alone to take on Jacob Fatu. Fatu attacked LA Knight relentlessly from behind and delivered a flurry of offense. Is this a precursor of what we're about to see at WrestleMania? If you think Jacob Fatu is going to take the title off of LA Knight at WrestleMania, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments section below. As always, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more weekly wrestling content.